Hello everyone, welcome back to another review here on the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at Race to Celebrate Mato. I found this at my local Walmart alongside Yellow Hydraulic Lemon and Race to Celebrate McQueen as a single. And I gotta say, this was like my most wanted car from like the first cases of Race to Celebrate, and I just could not find them for the longest time. I kept going to Target like every week after work to see if they had them, but no, they always either had remnants or that first case of 2-packs. They still haven't gotten in the 20th anniversary and Race to Celebrate 2-packs. So it's funny because I actually found McQueen in near the end of June, and I'm finding Mato at the end of July. So kind of weird that happened, but I was finally able to snag him at Walmart and have him do a review for you guys. So let's take a look at the packaging. So we can see that they did use the brand new Mato artwork, just obviously repurposed to fit the Race to Celebrate theme. We have the logo for Race to Celebrate, New for 2026, and of course the town in the background and Tailwind Pass. Pretty nice. We also have the Radio Spring sign, which is one of my favorite parts of this packaging, alongside all the confetti. Pretty cool, pretty cool. We have the diecast itself, Mato. Note that the name tag is underneath the car rather than on the sides, like the new 20th anniversary singles are getting, like that McQueen over there. See that his name is on the side rather than on the bottom. So something to note. On the back, we just have McQueen and Mato because they were the first two to come out when they were releasing this in case H. Now, as we go on, like we saw on Sally like a few days ago, it was updated to have McQueen, Mato, and Ramon, and likewise for like the next singles cases as more and more come on. I know we're getting Fillmore and Boost, and they'll probably show off the entire line by the time we get the Boost as single. So pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's open up Mato. I'm dying to get this one open for quite a while. There we go. Oh wow, not quite nicely. I do want to compare them to the other races because I have so far, but we're just gonna take a look at the diecast. Put them here actually so we can get a better look at the card art. So first off, we do have a somewhat okay expression. Not very dynamic, but it's whatever. We get the job done. We have his headlights here. And we do have a 95 LMQ logo on the hood, which is pretty cool to see. Let's zoom in on the logo. Oh, who does this? I don't know why, but my camera just wanted to focus on something else today. But anyways, okay, looks like it's stuck in this position. I don't want to cut like I did for Sally, so hopefully the quality doesn't get bad. So as you can see, we do have the 95 LMQ logo on the hood. This is obviously based off of brand new Mato because he does have his hood back on, which is pretty cool. We talked about the expression, the headlights, obviously. Now he does have these like weird mustard yellow color tires, which I'm honestly not a fan of. I do wish they were a little bit more like orange, like kind of like how McQueen has. Oh, I'm sorry, his are more blue, but I think that would have been a really nice color to have on Mato because I don't know, the wheels aren't really doing it for me. They're just very they look like snot, but they do have this nice blue trim going across and almost like a yellow burst of sunlight inside the rims, which is a pretty cool detail actually. I don't know if anyone's noticed this. See if we can zoom in on that. We do have the 95 LQ logo on the side, which is an orange, and which I believe we do see. Everyone has like some kind of variation of that. Like here on Snot Rod, the LQ is in yellow rather than orange. It's kind of like almost kind of inverse, but not really. Sally here, she has it in teal, but the LQ is pretty much the same color. And McQueen here, does he have it? Yeah, he has it in teal, so he doesn't have the 95, but he does have the LMQ logo in a teal color, so it's kind of nice that they're changing it up a little bit on the favorite characters. Hopefully when I get more on Florida, you'll see that same level of detail that they have. But we do have some lightning bolts going across his body, and they're all connected by this big giant spoiler, wing, I should say. Like my god, this wing is massive. A lot of people, when this first got revealed, actually, a lot of people thought this was going to be based off Tokyo Mato, and yeah, this is very much not like that. They didn't use it. They actually made a new spoiler for this Mato, which is pretty nice. I'm glad they didn't just reuse the spoiler because I would have been lazy. So Pretty cool. We do see that the bolts have like a yellow, orange, and purple outline to it, alongside his alongside the curbs, feelers. I think that's what those are what are called. They are in purple. Pretty cool. We do have some more lightning bolts going across his entire body. And of course, since this is from Thailand and New China, they did maintain the metal back for Mato, which is pretty good. Makes him feel like you're getting your money's worth because he's quite a heavy car. Just with dot here. And oh, okay, I love this. Wow. These are on silver. And those are not just cheap gray, they're actually like silver. You can see some shine on these insides, which is pretty cool. With the taillights there, the A113 license plate, of course, an iconic part of Mato, referring to Pixar classic. Unfortunately, it is a little fuzzy, which is not great, but at least the cautionary stripes, which are in purple, are actually not pretty clear, so very happy for them. Let's zoom out a little bit. This side should be the same. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. The side view mirrors are in his typical orange color, like, and actually they're a little lighter on this Race to Celebrate version, but I would have maybe preferred maybe yellow, maybe gray. I think gray would have been nice, but that would have been too much like brand new Mater, so I get to probably try and distinct this one from like the other blue mirrors we've gotten over the past. Here is the base. We have Mattel, Disney Pixar made in China. 1006 EAA, so the 100th day of 2026 at the EAA factory. Pretty cool. And of course, the back tires are double tires. The front tires are not. And yeah, that about does it for Race to Celebrate Mato. Pretty cool. Now, in comparison to all the ones I have, like, oh, this is great. Him and McQueen go really well together. So, great first cars to start off with. Now, these two are also available in the 2-pack. So, if you can't find these singles, I mean, you could definitely get that 2-pack, save yourself some extra bucks for that. I unfortunately never got that 2-pack case in. I found it at HEB, but Target still hasn't gotten it in yet, so yeah, I just got the singles because I was like, I'm not gonna wait until like Target gets in the next 2-pack restock. They haven't at all. But yeah, these two are pretty good. I think I might like McQueen more just because, I don't know, I think the bolt design looks really cool on him. And I think it flows a little bit more naturally, like whereas with Mato, if he didn't have that spoiler, I think the bolt design would look a little unnatural. But, okay, these two are really good. Probably some of my favorites from Race to Celebrate. I mean, I think he clears Sally, like, it's not even close. Like, she gets this boring stripe on the sides. And it's checker designs on the back. Wow, so cool. Yeah, no, this is not even a close competition. Mato's better. But is he better than Snodrod, though? Of course, this is the light-up version. He's not getting a diecast for this Race to Celebrate, unfortunately. But you do get Mato in the Race to Celebrate light-up line, alongside a color change that's coming out soon. I think he's also getting a mini racer, so there's like 4 ways you can get this Mato. Pretty cool. I think Snodrod's still my favorite. I just love that expression, looking off to the side. I just think it elevates him for me. Maybe if Mato had a more dynamic expression, I would have liked him a little more, because him and McQueen kind of have like boring expressions, hence why they're not as high. I think that's the only reason why I'm preferring Snodrod, because that expression is so good, even though the rest of them is plastic, but the bolt design actually looks really good too. The purple stripe with him. Now you can see he does have it's almost like an inverse of Mato. Mato's 95 is yellow, Snodrod's 95 is orange, and the LMQ on Mato is yellow and, orange, and Snodrod's LMQ is yellow. So, pretty interesting to think about. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Do you want to compare quickly to regular brand new Mato? So yeah, the teal color is slightly different. This is more of a light teal. This is definitely more of a darker, pure teal. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's so big, so I have to kind of push it off to the sides. The caution stripes too. I love how the caution stripes look similar. Like obviously this one has the yellow background with the black stripes. This is just the purple stripes on a flat background. I will say that silverback though, big improvement. I really like that detail. I was expecting them to make this like a flat gray, which would look ugly but typical. But I'm so glad they actually made that silver. It's not chrome, but like, hey, as long as if it's silver, that's good enough for me. So yeah, let's get them on the turntable now. Finish off this review.